Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate with your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Libra season we are on. And it's all about the theme of change during this transitional season. And if you would like to know more details about it, just read down below or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Geminis, I do feel like mid-October can bring you a little bit of tribulation or turmoil here. So there might be an energy that tests your ability to stay centered and in your balance. I feel like it's very easy during this time for some of you to lose yourselves into stress and into this type of nervous this nervous tendency that might it's almost like some of you have a sensitive nervous system and it has been under control here. There's something here about you've been able to make progress when it comes to calming down or being more positive, more balanced again, more relaxed, not so taken by stressful tendencies. But for some reason, for something happening here in mid-October, you might be triggered back at that point where you've had previous issues with stress management. And for some of you, this is about, it can translate in many ways, but for some of you it's about having anxiety issues, panic attacks, sleep problems, a difficulty in being present where you are, speaking calmly to others, relating with harmony with others. So it's an important time to check in constantly, at least once a day. For those of you that are going through this, is to once a day check in daily with how you're feeling, what is concerning you, and also seeking ways to help you release stress. So meditation, yoga, physical exercise, listening to music, writing. Each one of you will be a different tool, but don't be passive about this wave that might be taking over, because it's by being passive about it that you can have unwanted results and not catch something early on. Like, for example, for those of you that have experienced panic attacks, you know that you were able to recognize symptoms right at the beginning of before it becomes a panic attack. So if you're not conscious, if you're not paying attention to your own energy, you're not going to be able to pick on the signs, the red flags that are telling you to stop or telling you to do something to lower the stress and increase the peace and the good feelings and the things that assist you in difficult times. So for some of you, again, it's going to be a time where you just need to be more aware of yourself and how you're feeling and not pretending that you're fine when you're not. For others of you, it could also be that you need to let go of something that also imposes this high stress on you. Could be a person, it could be a relationship, it could be an environment, a group of people. If you know something stresses you out a lot, if you know that there's something that triggers in you bad vibes, please extract yourself, at least during mid-October as possible, from those associations, from those elements, because it's going to be easy to get at you at a way where you lose control or where you lose reason even. I feel like some of you might get into heated arguments or confrontations here. And even if you are right about whatever it is that the situation is, you could lose reason. You could lose reason by either resorting to verbal attack or, again, offenses. It's just a time where self-control is hard. Whatever the trigger is, self-control is going to be a little bit difficult. But you could, some of you can help this energy by just turning away. Okay, turn your back to what harms you. Even if you can't do it forever, you can put a stop to it right now, temporarily. You can. I feel like from the majority of those I'm connecting with can really put a pause in what causes you harm. For some Geminis, you're sad. You're facing some sort of emotional difficulty as well. Like there's a transformation you're processing, and this brings some hard feelings to the surface. I feel like for some Geminis, there's here a little bit of tears, sadness, loneliness, feeling let down. You're vulnerable during this period of time. Again, because of this level of vulnerability, whatever it is your case and your situation, this is why you need protection. And real protection starts with us choosing our own well-being. So you need to choose to be guarded during this time, exactly because you will be vulnerable, or because you're not facing something that is easy to face. So guard yourself, protect yourself, take care of yourself, give yourself permission to grieve, to rest, to relax, to think. I feel like some of you Geminis don't give yourself much room for all of those things. Again, it's almost like you undervalue your well-being, or you need to have proper self-care. So it's a big thing. Self-care, it's a big theme for the majority of you Gems. I also feel that some of you during mid-October could have some sort of moment that feels like at last. So it's like finally something making sense to you, finally you finding out about something, finally something happening that you have been waiting for some time to happen. But there's again a warning with this. Even if it's something will finally happen, it's like it's not going to come in a way, even if it's something you really, really waited all this time for, and it's something good that makes you happy, that makes you motivated and inspired, but it feels like it's the right thing, but it comes at a wrong time, or a time where things are not easy for you. So again, management. Sometimes things just don't happen in the ideal timing in our lives, even if it's a good thing. So this is why there needs to be management to ensure that you have your priorities straight and you're taking care of both you and the things that are important to you as mindfully as possible, so you don't feel like like later you will regret, something. And I feel like some of you, again, you've been through something like this that you regretted later, and you have a chance to, if you pay attention to the early signs, you have a chance to recognize where the flaw or the problem is, to catch it early on so it doesn't extend itself or repeat itself into an unwanted result. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll speak with each other soon.